sing one of those songs. No, you don't want to hear us sing that song, right? So I'm Bill Kent from Team Horner, and this is Rowdy Gaines from the Pool and Hot Tub Alliance, and we're going to start with a little video to get you all excited. So roll the video.
We believe that water is the life spring of our planet. We believe that swimming is more than just movement in the water. It is a way of life. We believe early morning swims, kickboards, and cold water build character. We believe if we work hard enough, no one can beat us. We believe in exhausting every ounce of energy we have in the battle of competition. We believe that representing our country through swimming is an honor. We believe there is no greater thrill than being an Olympic champion, knowing on that day that there was no one in the entire world who could beat us. We believe that becoming an Olympic champion first starts with learning how to swim. We are the International Swimming Hall of Fame, partnered with Pool and Hot Tub Alliance and Step Into Swim, and we believe that every child should be a swimmer.
So, for those of you who don't know Rowdy, the good Lord works in mysterious ways. And a little over a year ago, Sabina Hickman and the Pool and Hot Tub Alliance hired Rowdy to represent our industry in just one area, teaching children to swim. So I'd like to have Rowdy open up, but before so, just so you know, Rowdy was a three-time Olympic gold medal winner in the 1984 Olympics. He's also an NBC commentator right now. He was a commentator for the most recent Olympics, and he continues to work for NBC on major swim events as the color commentator. So, Rowdy Gaines, talk to them about teaching kids to swim.
Can you hear me, guys? Okay? Yep. Everybody hear me? Trust me, we won't take up much of your time. We love the band. We're going to have them come back up in just a second. But I did want to talk to you a little bit about what Bill and I are trying to do. I think our industry, which I'm learning so much about over the last year, we kind of look at learning how to swim from afar, right? And we tend to take it for granted when we put a pool in the ground, and that's just not true. Drowning, and I hate using that word, but it's necessary sometimes, drowning is an epidemic in our country. It destroys families, first of all, but it can also destroy communities. And so our goal is to create more swimmers because we feel, just like the video said, that every child should have the ability to learn how to swim. And we found the cure to drowning. I mean, we literally found the cure, and it's swim lessons. If a child takes swim lessons, it reduces that risk of drowning by 90%. And drowning is the #1 cause of death in children ages 1 to 4, second in children 5 to 14. So there are a lot of children that could benefit from taking swim lessons. And our goal at Every Child a Swimmer and Step Into Swim and the Pool and Hot Tub Alliance is to make sure that happens. So that's what we're trying to do out there, is to gather the troops and raise money and raise awareness. It's very simple. It's not rocket science. That's what we're trying to do. And I'm very fortunate to call this gentleman my friend. He has done so much, and I've learned so much from him over the last year. He's a huge mentor of mine. But more importantly, I just call him a friend because he's spending his life right now. This guy's rich as chicken gravy, man. He could go off in the distance, retire, and he's not gonna have to worry about money ever again. But that's not what he wants to do. He wants to help our children, not just our flesh and blood, but our children, our community's children, and I really appreciate that. And I'm so thankful to my boss, Sabina Hickman, and our entire staff that really have rallied around this mission, because it's not something that is in their wheelhouse either, and I just really appreciate y'all for supporting me and supporting our mission. So I know that was longer than 60 seconds, but thank you.
I'm used to it.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to do one thing. If you agree with us that every child should learn to swim, I want you to raise your hand and keep it in the air. Okay, keep it in the air. Now, how many of you with your hands in the air will help us make that happen here in the Northeast? Keep your hand in the air.
That's what we're looking for. Just help,
What
support.
we want is
Rally the troops.
We want from the ground roots level, we want learn to swim programs through the chapters of our trade association. Because what every child a swimmer really is a spiritual mission for our industry. Throughout our entire history, and I've been in it since 1970, I know it's hard to believe, but the industry is always focused on just building pools, making money, and keeping our customers happy. This takes our industry to a new level of spiritual focus, where we are helping people prevent themselves from drowning, okay? Because if you know how to swim, you have an 88% chance, a better chance of never drowning in your life. That's the only statistic that I'll throw at you, okay? So what we're gonna ask is, if you're interested in helping by forming Learn to Swim programs, because we know how to do it. We have 4 of them operating right now in Florida through 4 different chapters of the Florida Swimming Pool Association. We can help you get it started. We've got the money. We want you to co-op the money because it's part of the commitment. But at the same time, we can help you with all of the tactical sides of it. Create Learn to Swim programming. Our key focus is children from the financially disabled part of our society. We're not interested in teaching middle-class children to swim. We're interested in teaching the children who will never have swim lessons because their families can't afford it. Foster homes are a good place to start. So thank you all very much. And if you're interested in that, give me or give any one of the Aqua College or Team Horner people here your card, and I'll be in contact with you, or Rowdy, one of the 2 of us will be in contact with you next week.
One last person I want to thank is Mike Dooley. Where's Mike?
Mike Dooley?
Mike has really taken this under his wing. I just really appreciate. There he is. Thank you, Mike. You're the best, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
I'm glad you brought that up, because Mike is the one that created this little 1-minute video.
He literally did that this afternoon, y'all. I mean, that's what he was busy doing. It was great. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.